Desktop Linux is a beautiful operating system and can give you a similar experience as you find in Windows or Mac systems. The main advantage is that you can customize it the way you want and improve your productivity. The drawback is you need time, perseverance, and patience. There will be a series of videos focusing on Linux terminal knowledge. To truly understand and make use of Linux operating system, you should start with the terminal. In later videos, we will install a minimal Linux distribution so that you can build on your knowledge, but for now, we need to lay our hands on a terminal. So now, the first question we ask is the philosophical question, who am I? And it tells me you are 13, or the user logging in on my system is 13. So I ask him, what's your name? Your name. He tell me, I am Linux. Great. Full name, uname -a all. He tell me Linux, the host name is 13 minutes -home. I have a kernel of 5.4 version, Ubuntu distribution. Okay, so let us start. So I clear everything, I press Ctrl L, and I start all over again. Now where am I? I have a tilde up there. Tilde means I am in the home folder. To make sure, I press PWD and it tells me I am in the home user directory, which is /home/13. What is in this directory? I have these folders. As you can see on the right, they are the same thing. It lists all of them. Okay, so where is my root? So if I want to go to the root, I have to go up, up, up. So first I change directory, cd up, up, which means I have to go one directory. It will be to /home. If I go cd double dots, I am now in the root directory. What is in this root directory? If I list, these are the directories that are present in it. If I want to see it here in the GUI, all I have to go is check in this root directory and I can see everything inside. The most important is to remember is that the home directory is the one that you can, the home user directory is the one that you can manipulate, change, remove, add files as a regular user. As a super user, you can do whatever you want. But as a standard user, you can work in this home/13 user directory. So let us create some directories. If you notice, I'm in the root directory. I cannot create anything as a user. For example, if I say make directory tutorial, he will tell me cannot create directory, you have no permissions, only permissions in the home user directory. So I said, okay, let me go to the home user directory. Where is it? So many ways to go to the home user directory. The easiest one is cd space and enter, or cd tilde and enter, or cd home and enter. I will use this one and I am now in the home directory, as you can see here in the tilde. Great. Let us Ctrl L and let us start making directories. Let me first go on the graphical and put it in the same home user directory and let us start. So make directory tutorial. So now if you notice, I have here a directory tutorial. or if I want to list, tutorial is also present here. I want to go to this directory, so I will say change directory cd tutorial. If I write T, it's wrong. It should be a capital T. Linux is very sensitive and it's case sensitive. So let's say if I start with capital T and I press tab, it will say there are two directories starting with T, templates or tutorial. Which one would you choose? If I press U and tab, it will directly enter into tutorial. If you have a very large directory name, it's very important to use this method, the autocomplete, which tab in the terminal gives you. So cd tutorial, I am now in tutorial directory. If I want to make sure, pwd, it tells me now I am in /home/13/tutorial. Okay, so I'm in this tutorial here. Let us do something. I want to create some files. Let me create some files. To create a file, I press the command touch. I want to create a file a.txt space b.txt space cd. Okay, so now it created 4 files, A, B, C, D. If I want to check it here in the terminal, I press ls and it gives me the 4 files. Let us do something more crazy, or another fancy name. I want to create touch file with dash and space dot txt. Okay, enter. What happened? If you notice, on the GUI side I have file dash and I don't have the .txt file. .txt is removed. Why it's removed? Because this touch is considering file dash as one file and .txt is another file. So you tell me why it is not here. Now why it's not available here. If I press ls, also .txt is not available. Why? Because it is a hidden file. All files that start with dot are hidden files, and ls will not give you information unless you tell it ls-a, which is all. So if I say ls-a, it will tell me, okay, so you have a.txt, b.txt, cd, file dash, and .txt. This is another file. Here, if I want to get it, all you have to do is view show hidden files, or Control H. So if I press Control H, it will give me this file. Let me press Control H again, and let's continue to okay. So Control L, sorry, here Control L, and I will go back again. So if I press ls, let me remove the files. If I want to remove the files, if I want to remove all the files, what I can do is remove star. It will remove everything inside the directory tutorial. If I want to remove, let's say, a.txt, I can say a star, which means all files that start with a and any other character after a, because I have only here a.txt, it will remove only a.txt. If I press ls, it is removed. If I want to remove everything, remove star, it will remove everything inside the directory tutorial that I have. So now everything is removed. Let us create another file. Touch between quotes file space .txt, another file, file 2 space .txt, and file 3 \space .txt. Okay. So if you notice here, it created only 3 files. So what happened now? Everything inside a single quote is considered one element. If you have space or other space, it will be considered as one element. So it considered file space.txt as one element. The second one is double quote. It's the same thing. It considers it as one element. The third one, if you are planning to use space in your files or directories, you have to use the backslash space. So when you use backslash space, it will tell the system that it is a space, please keep it as one file. That's the whole situation. So if I want to list, as you can see, it is the same thing. Let us remove the files. Remove star. It will remove everything. As I told you also, you can have, let's say, touch file or file. In Windows it will not do that because it is not case sensitive, but in Linux every character is sensitive. So I can have touch file and touch capital file, as you can see here. Okay, let us create a directory inside tutorial. Let us call it program files. So how do you create this directory? Make directory program files. If you notice, I cannot use this one because it will create two directories. It will create a directory called program and a directory called files. So what you can do is you can either put a quote, single quote, or backslash. Let us use backslash space, enter. So now I have a program directory. If I want to remove this directory, what I can do is I use this remdir, remove directory. This one removes all empty directories. So remdir, and I put p tab